Hello and welcome. In this session, we are going to look at Web Robots Exclusion Protocol. What is it and how to make use of it? When I type San Francisco on this web page, I got nearly 700 million returns within less than 1 second. And let's type something else. What a wonderful world. Here we go. And I received 125 million in less than 1 second. How does these search engines does this magic? It is saying that there are so many pages, there are 125 millions of them with these words in it. The search engine do this using a technology called web crawler technologies, and sometimes it's called spider. What it does is it goes through all the information on the web servers. It accesses all the pages, analyze the information in there, and index the information on the page. So based on the content of the page and where it is located, where the words are located and all that, it uses a very complicated algorithm to work out what is relevant and index the page. So these indexes are collected and stored in somewhere. When users search for a term, the search engine references this metadata storage and retrieve pages for the users. The algorithm it uses is extremely complicated and it's constantly changing. By allowing our pages to be search engine friendly, we make our information accessible to the users quickly. In an organizational website, we may have many things out there, and we don't want to be displaying all the information to the general public, right? There are some areas we may want to control. Why we want to control some information? Because it may be a test site, or it may be your testing area, or there may be some internal user information there which you don't want to share with the outside world. So there are many reasons why you may want to control some areas of your site. There is a protocol for it. It is called Robots Exclusion Protocol. What it does is it tells the incoming robots which crawl your site to keep away from certain directories. And it is called a Robot Exclusion Protocol, Robots.txt. It is just a text file you create and tell which search engine do not have access to what directory. And that's all there is to it. So let us have a closer look at that. Major user agents are, for Google, it is called Googlebot, Yahoo Slurp. For MSN Bot, Ask, Tioma. There are hundreds of them. Obviously, these are the main ones. To make it work, the site administrators can specify which areas the robots should not crawl or index. And there are two ways of doing this. One is called the Robots.txt, what is the Robot Exclusion Protocol. And it is a site-wide specification excluded directories. And that is the current standard. And there is a newer standard that is called Robots Meta Tag. And it is applicable to individual document where you can tag at the beginning what to exclude. The site administrators put this robots.txt file in the root directory. Let us look at some site examples. Say for example, go to Apple. This is Apple site, say apple.com, says /robots.txt. If they have a robots.txt, it should be there. Click on that. That's what it is. This is Apple's exclusion protocol. Robot.txt for Apple. This is the user agent. All user agent disallow this directory. There are hundreds of them. And in the end, they also indicated this where the sitemap is located. Apple seems to have quite a few of them for different purposes. So that is what it is. Let us look at another examples. So this is the White House web page. Let's look at for robots.txt. Right. So that's the White House robots.txt file, exclusion protocol. But indicating where the sitemap is located for the crawl engine is important for proper indexing. I have an extra element called crawl delay. crawl delay of 10 seconds. This is a precautionary measure to prevent denial of services attacks. That is another topic we can discuss later. Now let's look at what is Robots.txt, how it is written. Here it says exclude all robots from the entire site. So this one is, they say all agents, that is star mark, disallow from root. That means do not allow any agent to index or access the site. Here the code means the user agent Google bot disallow blank. That means Google bot can access all the site content. This is more specific. He says user agent, all the user agent, they are not allowed anything in the temporary folders or any files with PHP extensions, and they are not allowed to index any copyrighted images with the JPG extension. The rule is if one directory per disallow line, like this. So if you have many directories, you have to specify many directories. And if it is slash means the root directory. And place robots.txt file in the root folder. Placing it on the root of the website is the standard, and that make it more efficient for search crawlers. And crawl delay of 10 seconds. This is in seconds. You can include crawl delays of few seconds, like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something, to stop the denial of service attacks. Now there is a new protocol, robots meta tag. That is a newer protocol where you can control individual important files, for example your home page or something. So what you do is at the top of the page in the header section, you mentioned meta name, robots content equal to index follow. What this line saying is, for any robots visiting this page, please index the page and also follow the links. Right? That is the default setup. But you can have up to 4 different type of setup. You can have this is the top one is the default, index and follow. And the next is index and no follow. No follow means do not follow the links in the page. That's what it means. Robots meta tag is a newer standard, and it is less well adopted than Robots.txt. Robots.txt is the most widely adopted standard. And by the way, only good robots follow exclusion standard. So be aware of the bad people out there. There is a rule that is disobeying these rules is a form of trespassing on a private cyberspace. When you're using this robots.txt file, this protocol, make sure you also include where your sitemap is located. It helps with the search engine optimization of your site. For example, let us look at my site, and this is my simple test site. Is robots.txt. There we go. So this is the user agent, this is the crawl delay, and all the directories. I don't want I don't want these search bots to go there because it's a private thing. And also indicated the site where the sitemap is located, and so that the search bots can find it and index my pages thoroughly. So that's it. In this session we talked about robot exclusion protocol and the robots.txt file. Robot.txt file is not there on your site. You can just create using a notepad and put it in the home directory. Pretty simple. I hope you learned something from this, and thank you for watching. Hello, if you like this tutorial, please subscribe to this channel and share it with friends. Thank you.